Oh, hey, so got a question for you. Have you ever thought of someone and then within that same day or like freakily within minutes, they just started to contact you, or like you sent them a message and then they were like, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. It's a really, really amazing phenomena, isn't it? It's really amazing. And always been fascinated by this connection, this just innate and unconscious connection we have towards the people we love. And this is, this is the main, like connecting with your intuition is, the best way in order for us to connect at an even deeper level within our relationships. And one of the things that a lot of my clients want to work on is being able to feel safe in connecting within themselves without watering themselves down, and being able to just trust their ability to listen to their innate guidance system, right? Because we all have it. And so, today I would just want to talk about connection, and how do we connect with our potential clients, and especially how do we connect in our relationships, in your relationships with our partners, and being able to just say what you need to say unapologetically without the fear of hurting their feelings, or the feel or just connecting and being honest and speaking your truth without the need to want to protect others' feelings, right? And so one of the things that is extremely vital with connection is, and if you're someone who wants to connect more with, your partner, you want to be vulnerable more, then it first starts with you, right? You want to be able to cultivate that connection and relationship with yourself, where you're honest with yourself, where when you're able to be really vulnerable with yourself. And so how often are you doing that? How willing are you to look at yourself at an even deeper level, especially the flaws and imperfections that you tend to want to hide, right? Everyone has them because we're all human, right? And so when we're able to really just connect with ourselves at a deep level, especially connect with ourselves within those things, and within those parts of ourselves where we actually would rather hide, when we can connect to that, that is actually what cultivates a more powerful and deeper connection with your partner. Because when you're able to really, ask yourself the right questions, know what answers you want to look for, and trust yourself on whatever comes up, and act on whatever that intuitive hit is, that is what's going to help you with, initiating the difficult conversations, right? Actually, making changes and improvements within your relationship. Or if you're someone who's been thinking of leaving your relationship, right? Being able to be honest with yourself is really what's going to help you communicate your wants, needs, and desires for your partner, and be able to have your back, and trust yourself throughout the decisions that you make. And when you're able to ask yourself the right questions, and be okay with the answers that come up, that's what's going to not just cultivate a stronger relationship between you and your partner, it's also going to cultivate better relationships with your clients, right? Because if you can ask your clients the right questions and know and them be able to formulate their own answers, wouldn't your clients get better results too, right? So this skill is actually extremely versatile, because how we do one thing is how we do everything, right? So when we're able to cultivate that connection with ourselves first, we're able to form deeper relationships with everyone around us, because it really just comes from within us first. You hear that all the time, we hear that all the time, right? But when you think about it, if you are able to ask yourself questions as to why, as to what is holding you back, as to why you're feeling that way, and being okay with feeling that with whatever comes up, that is actually what's going to help you with connecting with yourself and knowing your truth, And these days we have the tendencies to water ourselves down, and when we do that, we don't really allow ourselves to form that connection that we need so that we actually know our truth. Because when we lie to ourselves, when we cover ourselves up, then obviously then this wall is what prevents the vulnerability for others to come to know you, for others to actually really see and connect. And as humans, we all have basic foundational needs, right? We all want to be loved and accepted. We all want to feel significant in one way or another, right? We all want to be valued. We all want to be loved. We want to feel that we're important, that we matter, that we are good enough. And that really comes from you being able to look at yourself and see the ways in which you don't feel that way, and be able to soothe yourself in those situations. And when you're able to do that and ask yourself the right questions, then you will be able to ask your partners the right questions, right? You'll be able to ask them what they truly feel and be able to guide them, because you can do it yourself. And allow for those expectations to just come into fruition. Because when you're able to look at yourself straight in the mirror and say, well, I'm actually definitely just bullshitting myself, I'm making excuses, that's practice for you to learn when your partner or when your clients are also bullshitting you or making excuses for themselves, right? And wouldn't this skill be extremely valuable for to be more fulfilled in your relationships, right? Because when you're able to call out bullshit, you'll be able to resolve those conflicts right away with your partner, and then you'll be able to facilitate quicker breakthroughs for your clients. And isn't that better? What would your business feel like when you can get better results for your clients, right? What would your relationship feel like once you're able to just allow yourself to resolve the conflicts with your partner, resolve the disagreements, instead of arguing about the same shit over and over, right? And so just allow yourself to connect, And these are one of the things that is a work in progress, right? We can always connect with ourselves more. There's always going to be a part of us that we just put down, right? Like we kind of just sunk it to the bottom, not wanting to deal with it. And we all have that tendency. And so when you're able to look at yourself and be like, it's time. And I know it's scary. Of course it's scary. It's scary and very uncomfortable to look at the parts of us that we feel are flawed, and be able to accept it. But it is through this that we're able to find fulfillment, that we're able to allow ourselves to put ourselves first. It's through the skill that we are able to pat ourselves in the back and give us the love, and then obviously receive the love that we deserve, receive the connection that we deserve, right? And so, this is one of the things, this is the main concepts of my program and what I help my clients with. It's completely transformational work because logically and intellectually, that you need to trust yourself more, right? That you have the capability, that you can make these big decisions, that you are intelligent enough to figure it out. This in an intellectual level, but in an emotional level, there are some things that are stopping you from really allowing that natural confidence and that natural ability to trust yourself to evolve, to come up based on your previous experiences that are right now at an unconscious level, where you don't know exactly what it is first. And although it's completely possible for you to get to the root of that, it's just faster to have someone help you deal with that, right? Because we all have blind spots, even ourselves, especially if you're someone who actually does the work already. If you have been in the personal development and mindset work and you're doing the work, you are smart enough to hide shit from yourself. So it's actually we tend to fall into this trap of we know that we're hiding it, and we're going to choose to hide it, right? So by having someone else help you see that in the mirror is going to benefit you to just get faster results, to have more fulfillment in your relationships, to have rock solid self-trust within yourself, to just unapologetically express your truth and then set the boundaries for others to adhere to. You know that that's possible for you. It's just there's something in there that you don't know yet, something, and I know you can feel that something that is preventing you from naturally just being able to do all the things that you know already what to do, right? So this is what my program is all about. This is the work that we do, being able to cultivate that trust within you so that when people disagree with your choices, you're still able to find that solidarity and support within yourself because you believe in yourself, right? And you're able to set the boundaries and adhere to them instead of, you know, feeling that resentment because you didn't listen to yourself, and then be able to just act in a way that is aligned with your goals instead of second guessing and doubting yourself the whole time. These are the shifts that we make within my program, and all you need to do is to see if it's right for you is to just book a call, because you know, this program is really just for women who are already doing the work but just need that extra boost in order to make rapid changes, in order to continue the momentum, in order to have like results that are, you know, next level. And so DM me to see if it's right for you, or you can book your transformational consultation call now and we'll get shit done, girl. You deserve self-fulfillment, because with our relationship with ourselves and our connection with ourselves is the only thing that we have for a lifetime, because people come and go and our relationships come and go. And so by prioritizing your own self-fulfillment and your own self-trust and self-belief, it allows you to be able to get to the next step and heal and be free to do the things that you want without the fear of what other people think. And so can't wait to have this call with you, and I cannot wait to watch you crush it.